Hello, beautiful people of Mzansi, and yes, welcome to another episode of Ekhaya Conversations right here on Ekhaya Sessions. And yes, my name it is ZINTLE MAYABA, and yes, I am the girl with the angelic voice. You know what I mean? But hey, this is not about me. This is about another creative that we are going to be sitting down with and hearing their background stories. Mabangobani Bapi, and how did they get into this industry? But before getting into the show, I would love to say thank you so much for the support and the love that you guys have shown us on the previous episode. And yes, but let's get back into the show here on Ekhaya Conversations. And on today's show, we have another epic and creative. So this one we're going to call him, or he rather calls himself as the Big Mish. And his original name, it is Mihlali. Mihlali who?
Luphoko.
That is Mihlali Luphoko. So Mihlali, can you please introduce yourself, or should I rather say Big Mish, can you please introduce yourself, sir?
Gama, original name, it's Mihlali Luphoko. Stage name, it's Big Mish. Big Mish is originally from the Transkei. Phesheya kweNciba. Moved to PE at a young age. So now I'm staying in PE, KwaZakhele, 6205 ECPE.
Address y'all, but I'll send those PR. Okay, so you've basically given us a bit of your bio, that you're from the Transkei, moved to Ekhaya. Ekhaya, you're moving here at a young age. You grew up, you get to experience Ekhaya. Then, what is that one thing that you've experienced because of Lokshini? And as you grow up in Lokshini, you tend to experience in most things. So what is that one thing that you were like, okay, this is me. This is me from being exposed to so many things, but that one is me.
I would say I understand about because that's what I've learned up. Because it's different from where I came from. Because Landawine is isolated. So yeah, it's more for more people. More energies. So I'm used to abantu, people's energies. I know how to deal with people. So ngathi ndifunde londo eBhayi. Yeah.
Okay. So let us get into your music, because we want to know about your creativity. We want to know about your work. You're a musician, or let's say you are a hip-hop artist, right? Can you tell us a bit about ungene njani into this whole industry of being an entertainer?
Again, I would say the first thing that qala ngothanda umculo yabo. I've always been a hip hop head from a very young age yabo. Started writing my own lyrics yabona, and then later went into recording, and then releasing, being out there in the industry, performing yabo. Yeah, so
everyone has that point in life where you're like, okay, I'm still doing this thing. I still don't understand it. Like, I'm doing it in my bedroom or in my room. And I'll introduced to the public. So now there's that time whereby you need to introduce yourself to the public. When can you say about to introduce yourself to abantu? But okay, actually Big Mish does this thing for a living, and this is who Big Mish is.
I would say first day because that's when I noticed how people move in the industry because obviously because ndihlala eKasi so ngokundiyofunda kwesi sikolo in the north and everything, so that's why I saw that in North Konzolewe we're shooting videos siya record siya perform at the clubs and everything.
Okay, so who's that one person you could say no, actually this person is that one introducer to the industry? It could be anyone in terms of the industry that you're in. Yeah.
Khona inja yami because I've been making music before him and he's also been making music, but he's always understood the industry before me, yeah, boy. His name is Cypress X, yeah, boy. He's the person that introduced me into the clubs, yeah, boy, the videos, the lifestyle, and everything. So I would say that's that one person. He's kind of like he's also an artist now, but it's kind of like my manager, yeah, boy.
Your manager,
Yeah,
mentorish type of
yeah,
thing. Oh, okay, that's very nice because in the industry you do need to have someone who's going to help you be intact
yeah,
and also to help you understand the industry or to take you to the directions that you
yeah.
need so that you can like grow your own brand. But moving right along, let us get into the first song that you released under Big Mish. What was that song and what was it about? And what was the edge for you to actually go to a recording studio and be like, okay, this is the project that I want to work with?
It's actually crazy because I feel like it's one of my most best written songs, but it didn't take me a while because sometimes I usually take a while to write a song. But that morning I just woke up and then bar hook and then next thing, the lyrics, everything was just flowing, It's a song called Dark and Dive. That's the first song that I thought, I nah, we're onto something now, from my previous project, Mish Upon a Star. So I would say that's the first song.
Okay, so like usually when I listen to other people, they be like, no, actually this craft or creative side ifika ndlele okanye ifika ndizibhasi zitya or something like that. Where do you get to draw your creative abilities or your creative spirituality to be within you? Can you just share with us just a bit?
I would say, I like to be in the open, when I'm making music, just absorb, what's going on in the streets. Because sometimes I like to write, when I'm in the taxi going to somewhere or from somewhere, and then because it opens my mind most, because you see all these things going on. I feel like that's what, gives me the inspiration, to write about the things that I write about.
Oh, so you take from
Yeah,
nature and from
yeah,
outside.
exactly.
Okay, that's very nice. So let us look into the reception that you've gotten up at Bayi, Eastern Cape, South Africa. Like, how has it been?
I'd say it's been great, man, because people love the music, people love the message about what I stand for, how I shoot the videos, what's going on in the videos, and everything. It's been great. No one has ever listened to my music and then thought, nah, this is whack, or I don't know what this guy is doing, Everyone that gives my music a chance, they remember the name Big Mish, they remember the name of the song and everything. So I'd say the reception has been great.
Has been great. So
Yeah.
it has been great outside. Now let us take it back inside. Endlini, apho ukhulele khona, when you were like, okay, now I'm doing music. What was the response from a family?
I would say that they were shocked because they didn't see it coming, man. Because I remember when I showed my mom my first video, she was like, yo, Mihlali Nguwelo, a whole song in English, no vernac, nothing. So I would say they didn't expect it, man. But
Yeah.
they definitely love it. And my mother supports me, everything I do.
Ne?
Yeah.
So who has been that one big supporter of your work?
In the house, I'd say it's Mamzo, definitely, because she's the one giving me all this maybe money for transport when I want to go somewhere. Or mom, I need this jacket, yeah, boy, I want to go perform. I can't wear the same thing I was wearing there and all that stuff, yeah. So I'd say I
It must be
definitely,
nice, eh?
definitely Mamzo, yeah.
Hey, mom, so keep on supporting your child. So, hip hop is a very big genre. It's got a lot of cats in it, and cats tend to
Katie.
come on. Bakhona ezanto uqombe, awuyazi noba i-beef noba i-chicken, but something like that where there's like clashing of brands. I don't know whether it's brands or is it egos. So for you, how have you managed to duck and dive around that?
I like that. Um, with me, yabo, I always take it back to the music, yabo. I never respond on the feds, on the Twitter streets or whatever you like to call it, yabo. I just take it straight to the music, man. And I'm the one that's doing the less fighting, yeah, because most of the time I'm on the receiving end of the hate, yeah, but it's always like someone mad at what these guys are doing, or they mad at the direction these guys are going, yeah, but so I'm always the guy that's like, you see.
So in terms of having to performance, can you like brag a bit about, you know what, I've performed at the stage, I've performed at this, I've done this and this. Because I know you guys, your industry is all about bragging. So just culture yenu ke ukuyithi.
I'd say mostly it's just a few clubs, yeah, bo, and then a few sports here in the township, yeah, bo. But I feel my biggest accomplishments now was performing for Ekhaya sessions. That was the biggest for me because it was with a live band, yeah, bo.
Yeah.
Guitars, strings, drums, and all that stuff, pianos. That's the biggest accomplishment for me, yeah, bo. Yeah.
It's a stepping stone. It's a stepping
Yeah.
stone. So as we're looking at the industry, especially hip hop, when I think about hip hop, I think about a whole lot of things. So currently, what I'm thinking about is the people that you've worked with. Who are they? Maybe you can like try and name and drop. You've worked with those people on certain projects, and yeah.
I've worked with I'd say a few people, man. There's a kid called Verse Gold. There's a kid called Legendary, and then also Cypress X. I've worked with the brand Scarel Apparel. I've also worked with AS Wear also. I'm also another brand from New Brighton, yeah, bo. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. It's hip hop. It's the game. It's got buzz. It's got buzz, bro. So I don't know if you can like just make hints about Nick and Jay. Just a bit of this.
A few nyana, ne.
Few nyana, Jay.
Okay, let me try and see if I can do something, ne. Doesn't have to be a 16, ne.
No,
Anything.
it doesn't have to be a 16. Just flow with us. Because after this, you're going to give us a full performance.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Okay. Here goes nothing there. Okay. Yeah. What's the definition of a real one? Avoiding losses, so I'm walking on a tight one. I see the booty, but I gotta have a smart one. Daughter brighten up my day, so fuck it, I don't need a sun. Yeah, I close my eyes and I see millions. Easy to get it, how you live in my experience. Yeah, fuck it, I'm a blind them with the ambience. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, Khalisa. Yes, Khalisa. But yeah, so one last question. What can we expect from you? It's going to be festive season, man, and we want some good music. What can we expect?
Yeah, I've got music coming. The first song is the one I'm gonna be performing after this, with Cypress X. And then I also got 2 songs with
Cypher X is really your
yeah,
guy.
you know. And it keeps coming up.
Yeah, it keeps popping.
And also there's a producer from, what's this now? From Newton Park I'm working with, yeah, but we've done 2 songs. And then there's one I'm also working with MK also, yeah, but for now.
Are you open to any features?
Yeah, I'm open to features.
Is it?
I can feature you also.
No, don't include me or else your career might go down. Okay, so guys, yeah, that is it from our side. And Big Mish, we're going to give him a stage, okay? And he's going to do his thing. From my side, I'd like to say thank you so much. And we would love to say thank you to Ginger Ekhaya for sponsoring us as always. Because, hey, it's great to meet you. But hey, it is what it is. From my side, till next time. Adios.
They talk about booty, smoking yeah. I'm in my zone, get in my other one, yeah, other one, yeah. They talk about booty, I'm smoking yeah. I'm in my zone and get in my other one, yeah, other one, yeah, other one, yeah. Yeah, I don't want none. 99 problems and you don't want one. Son of a gun, no bungavala singena ngenkani. Pray to the Lord, na zonke izinto zihamba ngoline. Down with the grind, they told me be humble, then they undermine. Yeah, I don't want none. 99 problems and you don't want one. Son of a gun, no bungavala singena ngenkan. Pray to the Lord, nazonke izinto zihamba ngoline. Down with the grind, they told me be humble, then they undermine. Yeah. Ex my nigga, this shit going hard. Know that you will if I keep you around. We couldn't try to figure the sound. Move on the house, showing niggas is loud. Gotta admit who was lost in the sauce. Could have been worse if it wasn't for Psalms. Niggas want clout, they ain't down for the cause. We just regroup and we come with the force. Switch up on you when they got what they want. Cannot be cast, I can guess in my gut. Feeling the pressure cause we in the cut. Making it look like it's easy as fuck. Gotta be famous if we jump on a song. So none of these niggas is putting me on. Got the same vibe as the city I'm from. Rapping for life and I put it on. God. Smoking her, yeah. I'm in my, don't get in my, I don't want, yeah. I don't want, yeah. I don't want, yeah. They talk about who it is. I'm smoking her, yeah. I'm in my, don't get in my, I don't want, yeah. I don't want none, yeah. I don't want none, yeah. I don't want none, yeah. I don't want none. I'm on the line, yeah. Done with the grind, yeah. I'm on the line, yeah. Pray to the Lord, yeah. I'm on the line, yeah. I don't want none. We get in my way, yeah. We get in my way. I don't want none. Pray to the Lord. I'm on the line, yeah. 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 Ekhaya Conversations.